Well, it's been an exciting morning already. So I got to fly here on an Osprey, and so that was pretty exciting. And note to self, next time I come to the desert, no skirt. So, and it's also been exciting because on our way here, I found out that the American Rescue Plan passed. And it was, so Joe's going to be signing it on Friday. And I know, I'm so excited because I know what it's going to mean for American families and for people who are, struggling to pay bills and, all of us. I mean, it's really been a really tough time during this pandemic. So already I feel like it's been like, a great day, but, I feel like it's already been hours. So, and LaShawn, thank you for, when my team shared your story with me, I was so excited to meet you. And so even though over the past 9 years you have called 5 duty stations your home, which is pretty incredible, she's raising 3 kids, and you started your own baking business. So I hope I have the chance to try some of your desserts. So what's your best baked good?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Is it Philadelphia cheesecake?
My cheesecake.
So thank you so much for your service. And I want to thank Major General Journey for showing me around Twentynine Palms today. And it's wonderful to see what the leadership here has done to, lift up the Marines and the sailors and the families of the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center. And nearly 45,000 service members train here every year. And this base ensures that they're ready for anything that they might face. And today I had the opportunity just now, as you saw, to see how you also support some of the littlest members of our Marine Corps and Navy families when I toured the Child Development Center. And I was grateful to be able to say thank you in person to the child care workers who really go above and beyond to make sure that Twentynine Palms families feel confident that, their children are in such good hands. So today they were planting seeds in plastic bags, which I didn't know could be done, and playing with Legos. So, which as a parent is just part of, I think, every parent's experience. But during the last year, so many parents have told me that they feel like they're barely holding it together, and they're exhausted from trying to work and watch their kids, without school or child care or family who can step in. And they're trying to help their children process frustration and fear and restlessness, all while they struggle, with their own worries and anxieties. So letting kids have that extra screen time, and of course making mac and cheese once again, because moms and dads just all need it to be easy for one moment. And last summer in Fayetteville, North Carolina, I got to know a mom named Kelly, and she was working hard to balance her job while overseeing remote learning for her 2 children, and she worried about her family's health, and she felt like she was stretched in every direction. And for the first 5 months of the pandemic, she did it all while her husband was deployed to Afghanistan. And she talked to me about the pressure of being being what she called a default parent. She had to make all the big decisions without getting to talk to, talk them through with her spouse. I mean, I'm not telling you anything new. All of you, I'm sure, have experienced this. And, she felt so responsible for holding it all together. And she kept thinking to herself, what if I get sick? What if Mommy gets sick? Still, despite the challenges, when I met Kelly, she and her family were doing what so many military families do, supporting their neighbors, volunteering, and working to make the community better for everyone. In 2011, Michelle Obama and I decided to use our platform to support the military community. So together we launched Joining Forces, a nationwide initiative to support our service members, veterans, their families, caregivers, and survivors. And we focused on employment and education and wellness. And after the Obama-Biden administration, I was able to continue that support of military families through our Biden Foundation. So for the past 10 years, I've met so many incredible spouses like Kelly, like all of you, incredibly hardworking, generous with their time and their talents, and proud of their service and their country, but most of all, resilient. And whether it's changing jobs or, moving into a new school teams, becoming the default parent, moving yet again, and certainly you know this, having moved so many times, saying goodbye to family and friends. You all somehow just make it work. But it shouldn't be harder than it needs to be. And your Commander-in-Chief and I will continue to lift up your experience and, rally to get you the support that you deserve. And that's why I'm here today, to listen to all of you and understand what's on your mind. We want to know, I want to know, Joe wants to know, the administration, my staff, we're all here. We want to know, what are you facing? What's getting in your way? And just as important, we want to know what's working at places like Twentynine Palms. What has made your path a little bit clearer? And how can we bring these solutions to families across the country? The experiences and needs of military families constantly evolve and change. And all those years ago, we certainly never imagined how a global pandemic might affect circumstances, ranging from access to child care, which I've heard so much during these past few days, having a safe place to live, keeping food on your table, and building a career. So the men and women of the armed forces can't be their best when, they're worried about families who might be struggling. And that's why this isn't just like a nice thing to do. It's a national security imperative. So I want to thank all of you for joining me today. And, I hope that you feel like you can tell me anything so that we can make things better. And in the end, I always say, God bless our troops and their families. So thank you. Thanks.
Oh,